I do a Testimony Tuesday on the show. So I want to talk to Tanya, who is calling from Monroe, Louisiana. Wow. And she has a testimony that she wants to share. Tanya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon,
It's always such an honor to be on your show.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. So tell us the goodness that God has done for you, lady.
Oh, my God. As you all know, about in March, we experienced the flood. And initially, when the flood took place, I was like, oh, it's not going to be as bad. They always over-exaggerate the weather. Well, on the day of March the 9th, I was actually up getting ready to go to work, and I looked out the door. As soon as I opened the door, the water just started to flow in, and it was filling the house quicker than I could put everything on, save as much stuff as I can, and leave out of the house. Wow. So I called my sister, and I was like, hey, we need somebody to come pick us up because I can't back my vehicle out. And so they came, and once they picked us up, I said, we'll also pack enough for a couple of days because in a couple of days, we'll be back, and we'll back home, and everything will be back to normal. Let's say I'm very naive. But let me tell you, when I say that my God is amazing, He's overly awesome. We know that anytime anybody experiences a natural disaster, it's definitely overwhelming. And sometimes, you know, if we're not where we should be spiritually, it can take a toll on us. Right. So that was a very dramatic and overwhelming experience. Even as we began to come back in, it took me 3 days to get back into the house. As I began to come back in, I was looking around and I was like, well, you know, it's not as bad as it's bad. We'll be back in no time. We'll just pull up the carpet. But once we got in and started to pull the carpet up and take things out, I always tell people, I almost felt like Joe. We were pulling stuff out. Everybody was saying, this is falling apart. This is falling apart. One person couldn't say something without the next person saying that something was falling apart. And at that moment, it was a it was a test of my faith because I got to that moment where I got really like, really, you know, what's happening in this very moment.
Right.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. And so how did you, so when did your morning come? You know, they say, yeah, we endure, you know, but the morning will come. So tell us, when did your morning come, Tanya?
Oh, well, you know, since I've been at that place and I've been rooted, I've been grounded into the Word of God, my morning probably didn't take as long as other people's morning would have taken. But it was within the next few days, even in the midst of me knowing that the water was in my house, I was still saying that, you know, it's going to be okay. We are already getting through this because I know that my God, even though disaster comes, out with the old newness comes with every obstacle that we face. We get something new happens, something that may take us out of our comfort zone, but newness takes place and it sets us in and it puts us in that place of ease. So I would say within a couple of days, I was okay. It was not comfortable having to stay outside of my house, but I still was at a place that I was blessed.
Wow. I am so glad to hear that. 108 Praise Radio, Voice in the Gospel. That is our Testimony Tuesday. We are just so thankful, Tanya, that through your test, you were able to still worship and still praise and know that God is more than able. We lean on John 14:27. The peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give you as the world gives you. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. And when we can go lean on the word, that is always, I believe, if you have the word in you, you'll have it when it's time for you to bring it up. Because what's in you will come out in adversity.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we are just honored for you to be our Testimony Tuesday. Tanya, thank you. You're welcome to hang out with us for the next few minutes. We love you. 108 Praise Radio, Voice in the Gospel. I'm the loving LeAnn. I am here with my friends, James A. Worthy and Enrique Holmes. And Enrique told us about his Try Again album. And we were going to talk to, Enrique told us about your Try Again album. Did I say that?
Yeah,
okay, because then I was like, did I say James? But James is going to tell us. So I know that you resurrect artists that need to try again.
Yep.
Tell us, how do you do that? What are you working on?
Well, I kind of take in consideration of what they've done prior, right?
Okay.
And by doing that, I kind of formulate a vision of what they couldn't do and what they could do now.
Okay.
And then that ties into the musical aspect of things. And then that's how it starts. I always kind of figure out, what didn't they do for them to make a bigger comeback.
Okay.
And I hate to say comeback because a lot of these people are household names. And
Yeah, and tell us about some of the artists that you've worked with.
I mean, from Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston, Truth Hurts, Dr. Dre, Robin S., BNGB, CeCe Peniston. The list goes on.
Yeah, and you have a few indie artists that you support.
Yes, tons of them. I think the most recent is Super Peach from Jermaine Dupri Show, The Rap Game.
Okay.
So we have a single out where I think we're at 2 million views on YouTube.
Wow.
So, we're moving very heavily with her. What else do we have? Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher's actually on a lot of positive music now.
Yeah.
It's a total 360.
Yeah.
Just a ton of people.
Yeah. I got to see Bone Crusher last night. Hung out with him a little bit last night.
Yeah.
At a local event. You guys have got to get there next month. I'll keep you posted.
Absolutely.
But yeah. So when you go and work your magic, when you go bless these people with your gifts and talents, how do you get that artist that wants to stay stuck and not necessarily stuck? We know stuck is a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes we don't want to get out of our comfort zone, no matter if it's uncomfortable. We have gotten to where we're willing to live with it.
Yeah.
Do you know people like that? Like
Tons
that
of them.
just
Tons of them.
you know you're miserable, but it's easier to be miserable than to try to do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us, how do you work with people under that mindset?
It's difficult, it's hard to get someone out of a mindset that they're used to for so long.
Right.
But I guess what kind of gets me, an easier way for me to do it is I come with a plan or strategy. Okay. And I come with more of a vision that they could see themselves doing that doesn't stray away from what they've originally done too much.
Exactly.
So it's kind of give and take. Like, here's my plan. And
I'll
my
let
vision.
you keep some of you.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you be you.
Exactly.
But I'm going to show you some different ways.
Exactly.
And so is that what your book is about? Because Mr. Author over here,
Okay.
upcoming author,
Okay.
tell us the name of your book, when it's coming out.
Well, the name of the book is entitled The Road to a Hit Record.
Okay.
And basically, the book is a autobiography of me / a producer songwriter manual, and I'm giving insight on contractual things about the industry and the do's and the don'ts and how I got into the industry and what I had to go through and where I'm at now and actually how to write songs and arrange songs and how to actually do production and basically just a book on anything that I would touch on in my panels or consulting work that I do with musicians. It's talking about that stuff, but a little more in depth. So basically, if you go to one of my panels and you hear me talk, this is just something for you to study before you actually get to the panel.
Got it.
Or
Wow.
for you to pick up after the panel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's, we got to get our book. You going to sign our book?
Yes.
I'm still stuck on Whitney Houston.
That's when you said Tasha Cobbs. I'm still going to talk about that later. But yeah, definitely. Well, tell the people where you're going to be. Give us all the information where we can find you. Make sure that we can stay connected with you. We definitely want to make sure our listeners know.
Sure. Well, I'm on social media, Instagram, Twitter at King James Worthy. I'm on Facebook at James A. Worthy. You can go to my website, kingjamesworthy.com. I will be at the Atlanta Hip Hop Day event, which is October 8th and 9th.
Okay.
I'll be there with Super Peach. She's performing live, and a couple of my other clients as well on the lineup. So you'll catch me there. I'm everywhere.
You're not hard to find.
Not
So
hard
we
to
just
find.
need to make sure that we connect. And of course, if they go and connect with me, I'm on IG, the Loving LeAnn, and
Yes,
all that.
yes.
These are my friends,
Yes.
and if you
Yes.
know where I am, you can find them. Follow them on 108 Praise Radio. And so, Mr. Miracle Worker.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we've got that coming this fall.
This fall, I'll
Oh,
be
wow.
releasing my first single ever
Yes.
entitled Miracle Worker. And so I'm so excited about that.
I am excited for you. Now, you know that if you have a release party, I want an invite.
Oh, y'all will definitely be there. Let me tell y'all something. These people at 108 Praise Radio are the same off camera and off air.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
for real, like
Thank
genuine
you.
people.
Thank
Absolutely.
you
I
so
love
much.
your
We are
spirit.
honored. Team 108 is honored.
Yeah.
We thank you, and we love to support you. So tell us, how can we keep up with you? Now, he's on a social media fast. Don't go blowing him up right now. When's the fast over?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm waiting.
until further, check with LeAnn to see if he's
Until
ready to
further
talk to you.
notice.
But,
Yes.
okay, so after that, when can they hear?
You can still contact me. I didn't delete anything. I'm just off for right now. But I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. Everything is the same. Enrique, A as in Apple, Holmes.
What up, James A. Worthy, Enrique
Yes,
A.
you gotta
Holmes?
have the A in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put a loving A. LeAnn.
Yeah. I mean, it works.
I mean, it works. It works.
Well, you all are just phenomenal. It has been an hour's never long enough to be with great people. So definitely make sure that we stay connected. Hey guys, like I said, follow me on Instagram, the Loving LeAnn, and I'm LeAnn Foster on stuff. I'm out there. I'm stuff. My niece told me she Googled me. I was like, you Googled me?
Yeah.
Google me?
Right.
You're doing something.
I really
You're doing
don't want
something.
you to Google me though. That's not one of the perks. I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like, Well, anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
But I love you all, and I said that I was going to start. I also, in Testimony Tuesday, also, sometimes we got to speak those things as if they were already done. So my mother is deaf. She was deafened by meningitis. So my Testimony Tuesday is my mom will be able to hear again. We decree it and we declare it. And that's going to be my testimony every week until the manifestation comes.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you, when I came to your church, we're going to go visit his church, right?
Sure.
The Harvest.
The Harvest Tabernacle Church.
And let me tell you, I needed to work out before I came. Apostle had me dipping. He was like, dip. And Nehemiah dipped 7 times. Dip, dip. And I was like, dip. I was like, dip. And then they're running. I said, woo. I ain't never. I'm going to talk to
workout.
Apostle about that too, though. But I'm going to dress differently next time. And I already know. But I am telling you, the worship was crazy. Jacqueline was there
Yes.
Sunday. It was just crazy.
That's awesome.
Please go and worship with them.
Awesome.
But you all, as always, it's always so short. We are out of time, but I am telling you, I love you. This is a terrific Tuesday with terrific people. Be positive. Why give all your trouble credit
Absolutely.
when you can give it to God,
That's
you
good
know,
stuff.
and the way you look at things will be totally turned around. So again, I'm the Loving LeAnn. This is 108 Praise Radio, Voice in the Gospel, and I am signing off for the evening, but we are going to listen to David Benton, Magnificent, and we're out of here.
Yes.